Ready? Okay.
Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 27 of Strings and More. I am Jaymie, and this is Shanna, and we are your lovely hosts.
That's right.
Because we're so lovely.
We are. We're lovely. Even if we weren't hosts, we're just lovely, I think.
Super lovely.
That's right.
Do you want to go first for social media?
Yes. I am Shanna of Lambstrings Yarn. That is my hand-dyed yarn company. And you can find my hand-dyed yarns, which I will show you, at lambstrings.etsy.com. And if you want to see me personally, you can go to social media and find me as Lambstrings on Ravelry and Lambstrings Yarn on Instagram, Twitter, and Periscope. Boom. It's been like 2 weeks since we've done this. So
feels like forever.
It
feels
does.
Like it's longer than that, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah. It does. Anyway.
Yeah, well, last week was Christmas Eve. Family time. Anyway, you can find me on Instagram as LeslieJeanKnits. It's like, what am I?
I know. We're
Alright, LeslieJeanKnits, and that is where you can also find pictures of my beautiful yarn, which you could buy at LeslieJeanKnits.etsy.com.
That's right.
Then, Ravelry, if you want to check out the projects that I never update. But I am on there. I use it. I'm just JaymieM.
If you want to go and see zero things.
I need to, we need a photo shoot. That's what we got to do one Saturday.
We should.
We've got to do, a photo shoot.
We should.
Just update all of our pictures.
Yeah.
And then that's it. And we also have a Ravelry group, Strings and More Ravelry group.
Thank you, Jaymie. We always forget that, so I'm glad that you said that now. Instead of
in the middle of the
popping up
podcast.
later. Oh yeah, we have a Ravelry group. It's always what happens.
We are on there a lot.
Yes.
So if you want to check it, if we have any giveaways or if we have any knit-alongs going on, that's where you'll find it. We have an Ask Us Anything thread. All fun stuff like that.
And chatter threads for any knit-alongs that we happen to be doing, which we have one starting tomorrow.
Yay!
Today is Saturday. It is New Year's Eve. We did not podcast last week because obviously it was the night of and before Christmas. And we just want to say that we hope that everybody had a wonderful holiday season and got everything that you wanted, including, but not limited to, knitting time.
Yeah.
And, we are feeling very weird. Like, it's been 2 weeks, and we are like, what? We don't even know what to say.
We're a little thrown off.
We are a little thrown off.
It's so weird.
And it's late. And
yeah, it's
like, as usual, we've been podcasting super late. It is now the latest we've ever podcast, I think.
We have no natural light.
No natural light.
It is like nighttime outside.
Yes. I do want to say, or have a quick apology for the last 2 podcasts that we aired were a little grainy. The quality wasn't so great, and I think that we decided it was because we have no natural light. So, hopefully, starting next week, we're going to have to do it a little bit earlier because it throws off the color of the yarn and stuff, and the quality of our knits, which, it's very important that you guys see.
Important stuff.
It's super important. But anyway, holiday stuff. And so we have tons of holiday stuff to show you.
We have a lot.
Yes. We were saying last 2 weeks ago, or last podcast, that it was very short, and that this one would be rather long because of the haul, and that's probably correct. So brace yourselves for a longer podcast.
For lots of goodies.
For lots of goodies. Right. What should we start with?
Let's start with this. FOs. There are none.
0. It was Christmas, you guys.
Easy.
It was Christmas. We finished 0 things.
0 things.
I've
actually not done much knitting at all.
I did some knitting. I was able to get some knitting done. Yeah. But what I did, I did
very little.
I did some reading, which I never do. Yeah, my mother gave me a book for Christmas, and I have been reading it.
Awesome.
I know, we're not really, it's not. This is a podcast about knitting, spinning, crochet, yarn, and product review for bags and things like that.
But every once in a while, we veer off.
We veer off every once in a while.
Yeah.
And we've decided that we were going to talk about how our weeks go at the end of the podcast. So I'm not going to give you the rundown of everything that we got for Christmas. But My mom got me like a new down comforter. Or me, I say me. I'm like, Seth too.
Seth doesn't use it.
No.
He sleeps on the floor.
Yeah, I make him sleep on the floor. But so she got us a new comforter, whatever, like a real one.
Mm-hmm.
I was using like those like fake blends from Target.
Yeah,
which
I think that's what's on my bed over there. It's
They're
like a
not
fake
that
blend.
bad. They're not that bad. So, but we haven't had a real one in a long time. So to get a real one for the first time in a long time is like a dream. So she got us the new comforter, which we put on that night, and a book. And I decided that reading right before sleeping was my thing. So I keep on my nightstand, and I've been reading.
Oh, good
Like,
for you.
with words.
Yay.
I know. I think I know how. It's like riding a bike. No, it's called The 30th Year, and it's by a very famous lady German author whose name I am not remembering at the moment. But it's like a lot of short stories of like the 30th year when you turn 30, and like everybody's little stories of different people going through it and stuff like that. And it was written like in the 70s, so it's not new and stupid. It's older and better. It's good. It's very good. So anyway, I've been reading. Also, I got another book that I was reading. But we'll talk about that too.
Is it that one?
It's that one right there.
Yay!
So, I have no FOs. So sorry and all that, but 0 FOs.
So let's go straight to whips. Oh, when do you want to
Let's.
talk about our knit along?
Let's do it right now.
You want to do the knit along right
Let's do it now.
Okay.
Because it has to do with our whips.
It does have to do with our whips. Okay, so we are going to do a Free the Needles knit along. And I think someone else is doing something similar because I just saw someone post something.
Did they
and,
really? You know what?
did
We're
it
not the
say?
first.
It wasn't
or the
Free the
last.
Needles. No, everyone does with
That kind of stuff.
stash stamp, whatever
know,
it's called. I don't know.
It's New Year's resolution time, so it's
Yeah.
time to do a Free the Needles.
But I think
knit
someone
along.
else is doing one. I don't know who. I saw someone post a picture of something they were working on and tagged it. Like they said, "Oh, we're doing it for this," and I was like,
knit
"Oh,
along. All right, you know what then? New rule, which even though we didn't go over any yet, double dipping is cool.
yep, we're always
Totes
good
cool.
with that."
Anyway, we have like an intricate system to make things interesting.
We wrote a list.
We did. We did. We wrote a list. So we are going to do a Free the Needles knit along starting tomorrow, which when this airs will probably be yesterday or the day before. January 1st, whatever. January 1st.
There will be prizes, so
prizes.
motivation to pick up those whips and finish them.
That's right. Anything that you've started in the year 2016, complete for this Free the Needles in 2017, because it's a brand new year, you guys. Full of awesome, wonderful, positive possibilities. You know?
Hopefully it will be a
And
better
no
year.
celebrity deaths for a whole month. That's all I'm asking for. Can we just have that? Anyway, this year was crazy.
It was a crazy year.
So we would like to start it with the Free the Needles. We do have a system. We are going to open a chatter thread, obviously, and we're going to open an FO thread. The FO thread is where you're going to probably post most of your stuff. Unlike any of our other knit-alongs that we've done, this is not going to be random number.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a point system.
Yay! So you're in competition, like real competition.
This is some serious stuff, you guys. Are you a competitive person? Because
this is the one for you.
this is one for you.
So yeah, we have a 4-point system.
And these are all projects, like we said, you start in 2016.
Knit or crochet also.
Knit or
I
crochet.
didn't say that yet.
And we have a point system for like every possible thing that you could knit or crochet. Such as?
Okay. For 1 point, you will get 1 point if you finish a hat, a cowl, or any kind of baby accessories.
That's
like
right.
baby booties,
Booties, hats.
or little baby mitts.
Yep, mitts, things like that. Yeah, you post that, you get a point.
No point. And obviously we're going to be missing some stuff, so we'll just
yeah.
judge it as you post
Totally.
it. If it's not on the list, we'll look at it and we'll
We'll take a
assign it
A number.
Yeah, a number. For 2 points would be a pair of socks. 1 sock does not count.
Sorry,
It's gonna be 2.
that's not a finished object. That's the hoe.
That's a hoe. Mittens, fingerless mitts, mittens, gloves,
Anything like
that
that.
sort of thing, and scarves.
Yes, longer scarves. ish, whatever.
For
Scarves.
3 points would be any baby to child sweaters and shawls.
Yes. I have a shawl that must be finished.
I do too. It's a mustache right now.
That's right.
And then for 4 points, we have sweaters and blankets. Of course, you know,
Adult
we're
size
missing,
sweaters.
like, we know toys, like knit toys aren't on there. Anything you want to knit, you can put
Throw it in there. If you have finished it, if you started it in 2016.
Or crochet.
Or crochet.
I keep saying that. Crochet too.
And you finished it in 2017 within the realm of our cutoff date, you will get these points. So finish a pair of socks. Get what? What did we say? Finish a pair of socks, you get 2 points.
2 points.
Finish a sweater you started, you get 4, you got 6 points.
And you know, we'll judge it too. If your shawl is absolutely massive and like all lace,
if
you
it's a
deserve
schlanket,
4 points.
if you knit a schlanket, you're gonna get the 4 points.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can obviously go down to our FO thread and post as you finish. This is gonna be, we decided it was gonna be a 3-month long.
Yeah, we
Knit
thought
along.
6 months was a bit
6 months was too
You
long.
start to peter out.
You're gonna peter out.
You're gonna be like,
Yeah, and if you started something in 2016, let's say middle of the year, if by the middle of 2017 you haven't picked it up again, you're probably not that interested in it. And we don't want to make you finish something you're not interested in.
No.
Recycle that yarn.
I think I might have one thing I might
I have
flog.
something. I totally have something. Yeah, I totally have something. So post as you go, guys. We want to see this stuff. Free those needles, right? Free those needles.
Fill your cases back up.
Do it. Yeah, fill them back up so we can do this again next year.
Keep you up. There's some people out there who don't have whips because they're crazy and they do one at a time.
You know what? There are a lot of people I saw posting, like, hurry up and get my whips done before the new year and this and that. And I'm like, no, save it. Be a part of our knit along. So yeah, hopefully this is some encouragement. You know, we want to see you guys finish your stuff. We don't want stuff to get lost and then that yarn never gets used. That's not fair.
It's not fair to the yarn.
Life's too short. You got to use that yarn. I have a beautiful skein of yarn that I started a project that actually, you know what? That's something that we didn't even put on the list.
What is it?
I had bought that yarn from Rhinebeck, that self-striping, like gray. I said it looked like a fox in the snow.
Oh, yeah.
From Into the World. That was the yarn, right? So I was doing brioche, like knee-high leg warmers, and I decided I'm going to cut them short and make them boot cuffs, right?
Oh, excuse me.
Yes. Boot cuffs,
Skissy.
right? So I'll finish those because I really want to make some fingerless mitts with the stripey, I think. They're BFL. So I feel like I want them up here.
Where everyone can see.
Where everyone can see.
Although they'll see boot cuffs.
So yeah. So yeah, boot cuffs and stuff like that I guess we'll put as like a 1 or a 2.
1 or 2.
Yeah. I think a 1. Because they're tiny.
Yeah.
Anyway, when we put this thread, we're going to put it in obviously the chatter thread and the FO at the same time because this is 3 months. We'll put all these rules and the point system will be in our in the thread, the discussion thread, so you guys can see all that. So yeah, we want to drive ourselves crazy. If like 300 people do this,
You're going to be sitting there tallying everything.
I know it's going to take us 3 months to do the math, but that's okay. I want to see you guys finish stuff. I want to see you guys finish important stuff.
It'll be fun. We'll have more than one prize, unless only one person joins. But
Whatever, it's all good. With that being said, I brought along some of my whips that I showed on the podcast that I didn't finish. Not the stuff that I said I was going to do and didn't do. The stuff that I actually started and didn't finish. So I'm hoping like there would be some motivation to get that stuff done as well.
I'm not going to talk about all of mine. I'll save that for next podcast because I have a lot.
Yeah, you know.
And I've got to find them all.
I'll show you guys what I do have. Obviously, I think I talked about this the last time we were talking about this knit along, or possibly doing this knit along. My Exploration Station Cal.
I do
shawl.
love the way the colors work together.
You know, I put them away. I started to get more into the neutrals also. So, like, my darker colors I started to get into. And so the other day I was looking at this and I was like, you know, I miss it. I kind of miss the brights. So, this will be on my Free the Needles one of my Free the Needles projects. Plus, I dyed yarn specifically for
Yeah,
it.
you have to finish it.
I did. I was so excited about it. So I think that picking it up and working with those bright colors again, especially since spring is coming, soon.
Winter just started.
Yeah, all right. So I work at a craft store, and we just set all of our spring and Valentine's and St. Patty's Day merchandise.
Well, people got to make their crafts now.
They gotta make your crafts now to have it ready, right? So I'm hoping that those bright colors will, I'll have some motivation with warm weather, even though it's a long ways away. So that's one of my whips that I plan on doing for this KAL. Should I just keep talking about them?
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
You can talk about yours, and I'll talk about mine.
Actually, I think I forgot one.
So bring it next.
I will. These are those.
You have to bring all of yours next week.
I'm gonna bring all of mine next week. These were the brioche knee-high socks that I was gonna do that I'm gonna turn into boot cuffs. So I think maybe another inch or two, because these go on my thigh. They're like the brioche is really stretchy. So I'm thinking another 2 inches and I'll be done with that, and then I can do shorter fingerless mitts.
I do like the way that's knitting.
I do too. And I haven't felt it in a while. And I really like that BFL. It's sturdy.
Oh, this is a Chaco.
Yes.
Yeah, it's so flexible.
And that's the other thing, you guys. I use Magic Loop and I want these needles back. These are 50 inches.
Needles.
They're 50 inches. They're perfect.
How much was...
6 something for the cable, because I bought the cable separate. The set, you talk about the set? The Chiagu set?
Oh, this is the set one.
Well, those are the interchangeable needles for the sets. And then I bought the cable needle separate, because I wanted a super long one for Magic Loop. Yeah. So, those two I have ready for my Free the Needles knit along participation. Those are going to happen.
I'll talk about what I worked on this week. And next week I'll talk about everything. Because, I've got to have at least 7 or 8 whips going.
And you know what? Your fingering weight granny square blanket. That's not going to finish.
That doesn't count. No. I'm not going to finish that. I'm not even going to try. That's
a piece of fiber in my mouth. Where is it? Can they see me still? Yeah.
Yeah. You could just cut this part out.
Yeah. All right, I can't find it. It's fine. It's fine.
Just swallow that fiber. So I've got my ready for fall sweater that I never finished.
Oh!
So
I thought you were going to finish it.
I did start the next sleeve.
Yeah.
So I have one sleeve done. Oh, and the color, it's all folding. I tried it on too and it fits.
It does?
Yep.
Good.
It's good.
There's no reason why I wouldn't.
So there's the color. Yay!
Oh, I love this.
It was my first time doing color work. There it is.
I love it so much. Jaymie's going to make me something in color work, she said. Mm-hmm. She totally said that.
So what do I have? About 3 inches of neck sleeve. So
you guys, if you started a sweater and finish it, 3 inches will get you 4 points. Right?
Yeah, if you got this much of the sleeve left,
finish it. Finish it.
So I have that I've been working on. It's the Rowan Pure Wool DK in Shale and Shamrock. And yeah, this was supposed to be done for our sweater along.
It sure was.
And I didn't finish it because, yep.
Because stuff happens,
Because I slack.
Jaymie's got 2 kids.
No, I think really it's because I started watching Glee.
Yes,
and
that's right. It was Glee. It was totally Glee.
I finished.
I totally forgot about it.
I finished Glee, so I won't have that distracting me anymore.
Oh no, that's so sad. I'm so sad you won't be able to talk about it. Damn.
Set them Ron like it.
I know. I'm the only one that doesn't.
Although Ron doesn't say he likes
but we
it.
know.
He says, he told me, well, if you're watching, I'm sitting there and
yeah,
watching.
didn't
He likes it.
What did he say the last time? He said, he doesn't.
He knows all the characters' names. He talks about the plot. Like there's this one couple, Kurt and Blaine. He's like, Kurt was real. Something I can't say to him.
Something
Why did
related.
he do that? That was me. And I was like, you know the names and stuff?
No, he was like,
you like it.
He said something like, I'm getting used to it. And I was like, yeah, I'm getting used to it.
It's because he likes the songs and he likes how they do the songs. And he's always sits there and he's like, I remember that song. Because they do a lot of 90s songs.
I know they do.
So it's you watch it and you're like, I used to love that song and I haven't listened to it in years.
He likes it.
He likes it.
He likes it. So anyway, that...
Ready for fall.
That, I want you to finish.
Yeah, I'll finish that. That'll probably be the first thing I finish. And then, because
she said it's got 3 inches left, she said it'll probably be the first thing
well, no,
she
I only did 3 inches of it. I've got the whole sleeve left.
Oh.
You looked at it! I couldn't help myself and I cast on something new because I got something as a Christmas present and I had to use them. So, I started a sock.
A sock. Which we never knit. We never knit actual socks. And I was thinking I really wanted to knit a pair of socks.
It's Erica Lueder's Hermione's Everyday Socks. So, in crazy green. This is Elemental. Wait, why did I forget her name? Fiberworks, right?
Is it?
I think so. Yeah.
It's not Groovy Hues.
Or it's Groovy Hues. I lied. It's Groovy Hues.
Yes, Groovy Hues.
Why did I?
This is the one with mohair, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Groovy Hues. I forget the name of the colorway though, because I don't have the slip.
I don't remember. It was from our very first podcast.
Green. Yeah. So go watch episode 1 if you want.
Yeah, but it's coming out so cool.
So, let me see. Hold that up nice.
So
there we go.
That one crazy light that we have that's washing us out is making the yarn look pretty good.
Yeah, the colors are coming out spot on.
Yeah.
So, yay! And
yeah, it looks
this
good.
was my Christmas present. Were these
what kind of socks are these?
little needles? Hermione's Everyday Socks.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hermione's Everyday Socks.
Hermione's. So I got the 9-inch. How do you say it?
Chiagu.
Chiagu. The 9-inch Chiagu knitting needles, perfect size for a sock.
Right.
And I can knit with them. And I like them.
The big debate, right, is that you can either knit. Either people love them or they hate them, right? You took one out of the package. You have.
Yeah, I have. I've got 3
Oh, wait,
of them.
because I slipped it back in there.
I got size 1, 1.5, and 2.
Yeah.
So.
And like, so I'm holding this. I don't want to knit on it because I don't know the pattern. But, man, I don't think that I can do it. I just honestly don't think I can do it.
They're teeny itty bitties.
They are teeny itty bitties. Because, like, I want to... You're not supposed to.
I knit like this, so it's
Something
easy for me.
here.
No, it's the yarn frayed a little.
Okay.
So I just have to tuck it in.
Back in. I don't know if you guys can see, when I'm holding my needles, I hold them like with my whole hand. Right? I want to hold it with my whole hand. That's why I can't, like I just couldn't. I forget who was saying, Legacy Knits. Sue or Chelsea or somebody from Legacy Knits was saying that they don't mind them because they hold them like this.
Yeah, I don't use these.
You don't use those.
I just kind of like, if it's there, I'll rest them on there, but I use these fingers.
Already,
or like, no,
I'm not
this.
even...
I don't know,
I'm like, okay, I'm doing it, but I'm not, because I have all my fingers here.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I could do it. I've said this before. We've had this conversation before on this podcast. I just don't think I could do it. Maybe that's why your tension is so good.
If you ever want to try.
I might try them and then complain. I mean, why not? You know, really want to knit a pair of socks.
Yeah.
I think I caught the bug a little bit. You know what? I didn't catch the bug. I'm so full of it. I didn't catch the bug. The only reason I knit one pair of socks, and I did it with worsted weight yarn. And the only reason I got the bug was because you were knitting socks. Mm-hmm. Now you're knitting socks. And I'm like, I want to knit a pair of socks. Like, I don't think that if Jaymie wasn't knitting socks, I wouldn't want to knit socks.
I don't know. I like
yarn is really nice, though.
Yeah. Well, I love anything green, so.
But even like it's soft. It has a little bit of mohair in it. I think it had yak in it.
This is the cake.
Wasn't it superwash merino?
Superwash merino. Did no. Yeah?
And mohair?
I'm going to have to go back and look.
We're going to look. We'll take a look. But
I can't remember.
it's so nice. It's so nice. And that green is so you.
Thank you. It's so green.
That's it, though. Part of our, so we could talk about these in acquisitions again, actually. Because they're really cool.
Yeah, they know I got them.
I know. Acquisition.
Chiagu.
Oh, wrong
How do you
way.
say chiagu?
Chiagu. Chia. Like
Chia.
chia pet. Chiagu.
Chiagu.
That's right. Oh, this light.
And
It's a good thing you like them because you got 4 of them.
3.
3. One of these packages is empty?
Yeah.
It's a good thing you like them because you got 3 of them. I would be so mad at myself if I didn't like them and I got all those needles. I'd be like...
My mom got it for me. Thank you, Mom.
I'm a magic loop person. I like a nice magic loop.
I figured I would be okay with them because I've got the short, the short tip knit picks ones, and I use the smallest cable to do hats. So, it's not that much smaller.
Yeah. Well,
So
to me that's very tiny.
It is very tiny. I like it. I can't do the double pointed needles. I just can't.
Oh, I know. I don't like them either. Once I discovered
and I
magic
always get
loop,
cables.
Yeah.
Not cables, ladders.
Ladders.
Why did I say cables?
I don't know. I get ladders too.
Ladders.
I get ladders too.
They happen.
And some people swear by them. Some people just love double pointed needles.
They do.
And,
Like who was?
Somebody was just saying how much they love them on
People
a podcast.
they do, and
They do.
I can't do it.
No,
I don't know.
neither can I. I can't get on board with them. I didn't like them before I was using Magic Loop. And, it's a shame because a lot of the bag makers and stuff, they make the double-pointed needle holders.
Yeah.
And the fabrics are so nice, and it's a little bit, and they're affordable. I'm always like, I can get the fabric if I use double-pointed needles, but I don't.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that you put the whole thing in and it saves the sock. Like, keep the sock on it. Those things are so cool.
They are
But
really
cool. What am I going to do with them? Oh, it's so annoying.
You're going to look at them.
Yeah, we're going to look at them. Exactly.
All right, so really, it's just those 2 things. That's all I worked on.
Mm-hmm. I have one more.
I forgot to write Proofy Hues. Elemental. What did I get from Elemental? Fiber?
Yes. Yes? From Rhino.
Whatever. Yeah, right.
Yeah. All right, so I have one more whip, and then I think we should talk about Christmas acquisitions.
Yes.
I know. It's going to be the longest part of the podcast. I did start my Madewell.
Yay!
Yay!
You've been saying over and over and over again, I want to knit that.
I want to knit it.
I knit it.
I knit it. Blah, blah, blah. And I think 2 weeks ago I showed you guys the yarn. And I really didn't get as far as I thought I did. But that's okay. I think I don't have to increase on the sides anymore. But it's in top down. This is going to be the Madewell by Locatelli. And I am doing it in Lambstrings yarn, in the Tralala sock, because I love it so much, in the Voodoo colorway. And that's 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. And Voodoo is like a semi-solid. So when it knits up, you get all these really cool like variations in the yarn, which I really, really like. Yeah. These are on size 4 Chiagu interchangeable lace knitting needles. And everything else, I remember I was saying, what did I just make? I made Rachel. And I did that with Tralala sock also. And then the Exploration Station, I'm using some of my sock yarn for that as well. And both times I said I used size 5 needles, even though it called for size 6 needles, because I like the way the fabric works up. Mm-hmm. And, it didn't make a difference to me. To me, they were very similar in gauge or whatever, but I just like the 5s better. These are 4s, and I feel like it's taking forever. Yeah, you remember? 4 ever. Size 4 ever needles. That's what I'm going to call them. These are size 4 ever needles.
Forever.
The fabric isn't bad, though. Like, I like that it's a little tighter. Mm-hmm. So I feel like when I block stuff, it gets so drapey, and especially with the nylon in it, it's going to be like soft and drapey. So I think that knitting these on 4s will help combat that a little bit and let it like stay in shape.
Mm-hmm.
But it feels like it's taking forever. But whatever. Ho he. Super talented. Genius. Designer. What more can I say? It's a breeze. Reading her patterns are a breeze. As usual. But I can't wait to finish this. It's supposed to have elbow patches. So I'm going to dye up some minis in my Aurora colorway, and I will use those, which should be like a nice little speckle on my shoulder. No.
Elbow.
It's my elbow. Last time I said shoulder, too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Apparently. Apparently.
Elbows.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. So that's my other what I have it in. Oh, bag from Lauren. My Christmas present from Lauren.
And then I had my sockies.
That's right, you did. I know, Lauren, we're using your bags. Thank you. Okay, those are whips.
Yep. On to Christmas acquisitions.
Yeah, what did we get for the holiday season? Got a lot of stuff for the holiday season. Actually, I was talking to Seth, and before we left the house, I was like a checklist of all the things that I should bring today.
Uh-huh.
And I like named off all the yarn stuff that I had, and he was like, "You didn't get that much yarn stuff." And I was like, "No, I didn't get that much yarn stuff, you know?" And I was like, "No, I really didn't." I did get a lot of yarn stuff, though. Just not, like I didn't get choked with yarn stuff. So, let me see. Oh, so I should mention first, I was saying that I wanted a pair of shorties, and I got them.
Yay!
I know. Mom got them for me.
I love them.
And then Seth got them for me. He's like, oh, no. So I'm going to return the other shorties, and I'm going to get some dyes. Because I get my dyes from Knit Picks, or some of my dyes from Knit Picks. So that worked out really good. But I haven't used them yet.
I love them. I do.
I'm sorry about the crinkling and the shine on it. Jaymie loves them. She swears by them. I'm going to try them. I think I did try to knit with them on one of your hats. And they didn't bother me. The short needle doesn't bother me. It's the short cable. Like, I want to hold it. I want to squeeze it. And I can't. But I'm very curious about these. So, I know and before I was like, okay, I have to do my Madewell, and then I have all these other projects that I have to finish for the knit along. Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, and so I'm looking at these, and I'm like, I really want to start a hat. like technically, if I start it today, I can start a hat. I could start a hat today. I could totally start a hat today.
Yep, it's good.
Yeah,
you can,
and it'll be part of our knit along. So I did some. I had to favorite some hats on Ravelry this week. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, you guys already saw the needles I got.
Yes. Yes, you did.
So, I'm so happy about them.
What else did you do?
I got, you know what, you should do this in, like, let's do, like, tools first.
Tools first. Okay, those were my tools.
I got another.
Yay, another spindle.
So this I got, I don't even remember what brand. My husband had an Amazon order, and he needed $5 more to get free shipping or whatever. So I was like, oh, see if they have spindles on there, and they did. So I picked one out. So that's it.
Yeah, I
haven't
wonder
done
why
anything
it
on
doesn't
it
say
yet.
anything on the
Because it's probably some kind of off-brand. Like
It
it's
might
not
be.
like they didn't have any of
Where's
like
your-
all the names,
Where's your other ones? Right there, right?
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if Jamie's going to become like a spindle freak. You know?
I do want to get another one. I'm really like, I need one more because I need to be able to ply two together.
True that, yo. Yeah, you were saying that this one's a lot heavier, and it's a
is.
lot bigger.
Like, is it?
Like, I didn't
heavier than the
realize.
bag? Like, yeah, it's longer, which I like that it's a lot
Can you
longer.
guys
Because
see?
that one, it already.
It's this right here. Oops.
Yeah, it's a lot
I can
bigger.
really see it. It is a lot bigger. And yeah, heavy.
Heavier.
So I wonder how you're going to, like,
We'll
how
see
that's
if
going to
it's any
affect
good.
the spinning. Because this almost looks a little lacy. You know?
Yeah. I don't know if the weight affects.
Yeah.
Like, what's better for what? I'm sure there is some kind of science behind it. Like, oh, if you want to do thicker weight.
Yeah.
Use this kind of spindle. If you want to do thinner, use this, but I have no idea.
Yeah.
So I got this.
Yeah.
I didn't use it yet, but I got it.
Yeah, but you have so much fiber
I
from
know.
Rhinebeck. Is this from Rhinebeck?
No, that's new.
Jaymie!
No. Hush. It's okay.
I don't say anything. I'm just pointing.
It's okay.
So much haul.
It's stash. It's to look at. It's pretty.
I know. Isn't that terrible? I was just saying, that's so funny. I was like, I didn't get any yarn for Christmas. But then I totally did. Because we exchanged with Jaymie right before this podcast. I was like, let's exchange. And Jaymie got me some Malabrigo Lace in Stone Chat colorway, which I really love. You had done a hat in Stone Chat. So, look at that lighting. Our one glaring light. But look at how pretty. I love this color. So many projects. And I'm like, oh, then I said I was going to do blah, blah, blah. But last podcast, I was saying I wanted to do a featherweight. Because Jamie's doing a featherweight, so I want to do a featherweight. I just have no original ideas. I just have none. Jaymie
I think
does
that's how
something.
knitters' minds work, honestly. That's how you get like that. Everyone wants to do that find your fade shawl. It's just one person does it, someone sees it and says, oh, I like
do
that. And then they do it. And then the next person, oh, I want to do that. And then that's how
you need like 7 yarns to do it. And people are like wanting to use their stash, so it's working out.
Yeah.
You know?
My stash isn't very big yarn-wise, so I can't do it.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of the same weight in my stash. It's like, well, whatever. So I want to do a featherweight, but I want to do a striped featherweight. So for my birthday 6 months ago, Jaymie got me Madewell lace in the Cloud Dweller colorway, which is like a light blue, has some sort of like brownish peachy in it, which doesn't sound like when I say it and I think about it, I want to put them together. I'm like, I just want to put them together. I want to do that, and then black. And do a stripy shawl. No. Featherweight cardigan.
Featherweight cardigan, yeah.
I know it's like, I'm doesn't sound like light blue with this, but I'm thinking in my head, I'm thinking of what it's going to look like. I think it's going to look good. And this is enough to do it.
Because this has like the light
There's
purpley
a little bit, yeah. It
does have.
Yeah, it does. It does. It has some cool tones, and then the other light blue has some warm tones, so I think that it'll mix well. So, I really want to try it. So thank you, Dean.
You're welcome.
Yes, acquisition for today. She gave it to me in this lovely mug, which, oh God, you can't see it because it's getting washed out. But, there it is.
There we go.
See, if I just block out Jaymie, you could see everything just real good. All right. So I got this really cool mug from Left of Rose, right? You said from Etsy. Left of Rose on Etsy. And she sent the mug. She asked Jaymie if she wanted to add some hot cocoa. Mm-hmm. And she did it. So look how it came. I got hot cocoa and herbal tea. Came with my little knitting mug with little gold things on it. Isn't that cute? Just like this. Just like this. So those are my acquisitions, and they smell so good. One's actually herbal tea, it says. But that's so cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to drink some. That was my yarny acquisition.
Yarny.
Yeah.
I have a few yarny. Well, today.
Yeah. Go for the yarny. Yeah.
Shanna gifted me one of her yarns that I said I loved.
Yeah.
When she you showed this on here, right?
I did.
And I was
Briefly.
like, I want it.
Briefly.
So let's see.
It's the
This is
the Lunar Sparkle sock.
Oh, Lunar sock. Did
Yeah.
I even know you named it that?
I don't know.
But it's got the greens and then like the light yellow into the green and
This is the
blacks
one
and
that's
browns
gonna
and it sparkles.
not self-stripe, but
Can you see the sparkles?
the sparkles are always really hard.
Oh, yeah, it's
You
sparkling
can see
a
that.
little.
Oh yeah, you
There
can
we
see
go.
it.
Yeah.
So it's gonna work up if you do something like this. You don't have to, but if you do something in the round similar to the way this works up, it's gonna do that a little bit.
Well, now that I have my sock needles, they might be socks.
It might be socks. Cool.
I love it. It's green. It's green.
Yeah. Yeah, she saw it and she was like, oh! Like, you pointed right to the bag that it was in. Before, when, like, I came over one day and you were like, I want that! And I was like, that's because it's green. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I'm just going to give her one. Totally just going to give her one.
Oh, and I also got a Yarny. Oh, no. I got it.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Where'd you go?
How did I get stuck up?
I don't know.
Oh, whatever.
That's weird. It wasn't really... I don't know.
Oh, so it came as a progress keeper, I just want you to know, and then I had that at home.
Oh,
Because I know we were saying, like, we have so many progress keepers and not a lot of stitch markers.
Yeah.
So I know you have the tools, so whatever you want to do,
Yeah.
you know, you
or I
can
could even
put
just
it on
do
there.
this and use it as both.
And use it as both. That's what I have one of them for.
A little... I'm going to have to put him right up there. Look at the little snowy owl. Oh, isn't it cute? Face the right way, dude. There we go.
That was really funny because...
Oh, it's getting so washed.
There
we
go. Yeah, it's hard. It's like, oh, the light. Isn't that so freaking cute?
So
And look at the back of it.
Keeper.
I didn't even look at the back of it.
It's just little wings.
So yeah.
I love it.
So last week, or the last podcast that we had, we were packing up after we finished, and Jaymie was like, oh yeah, we were talking about progress keepers and how we wanted like 1 million of them and blah, blah, blah. And she said, oh, I saw this progress keeper on Instagram or this whatever Etsy shop, and she was like, they have like really cool polymer clay ones, and she's like, we've never talked about them. I want to know if you've ever heard about them and blah, blah, blah. So she was she's like, it was in her feed, right? So I'm waiting. And she's going through her Instagram feed trying to look for this picture that she liked. Forever. And I like cleaned everything up and I'm like, oh, let's go downstairs. And she's like, no, I'm going to find it, blah, 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 right? She finally finds it and she shows it to me, and it's a picture of that progress keeper, that owl progress keeper. Where did I get that from? Simplicity something.
Yeah. We'll find it. It'll be in the notes.
It's going to be in the notes. You know what? She hand wrote me a little note on the back of her business card, so I didn't want to give you my handwritten note. So it's Sans business card as a gift. But anyway, so she pulls it up and she shows it to me, and I was like, oh, it's cute, whatever. And she's like, yeah, I think I might just order, some for myself and this and that. And I was like, yeah, probably. I don't know, want to or whatever. I had already ordered this for her like a week ago. And she had no idea that I even knew who the artist was or anything. I just saw it and I was like, yeah. You see something for somebody, you don't even think about it. You're like, this is for Jaymie. And I just bought it. I just didn't even, I think I was at the store. And I was waiting online and I just bought it for her. So when she showed it to me, I was just going to order them myself. I was like, don't do it. Just wait like a couple more days. No. Look, bottom line is, even if you ordered a bunch of them, it wouldn't have made a difference because you love them. And you would have just made them stitch markers, So
I didn't order it.
She didn't order it. But I was like, oh my God. But I wanted you to know that I ordered it before you showed it to me.
Okay.
I was like, she must know that. Because I didn't want it to be like, oh, you showed it to me, and then I was like, I'm just going to go buy that for her. No, I synced it, and I was like, I bought it, and then she was like, oh my God, Miss Dang, and I was like, but the whole time you were scrolling through Instagram, I was sitting here, and I was like, if she pulls up that owl, I'm going to be like, and then you did. I was like, oh, it was so cute, whatever, and then I'm like, no.
That's awesome.
It was so funny. I'm like, oh, whatever. But then I kept going back to Etsy and checking the availability. Because she made 6. And I bought 1, and the availability was 5 for a while. So I kept going back and checking the availability on it, or the quantity on it, and it stayed at 5. So I was like, I don't think Jaymie bought it. I think I'm safe.
It's funny.
Yeah, it was cute. It's the simplicity, something. Whatever, it's going to be at the bottom of the screen.
Excuse me. Yes, we'll have it.
We'll have it right there. So yeah, I have more stuff. Do you have more stuff?
I have more stuff.
Oh my God, we got Christmas haul. What was I just gonna show?
I don't know.
I have 2 more things. So, my wonderful fiance, right? Seth, right? Seth. Seth I had shoved, I just see things for Christmas and I shove them in his face, like the phone, and I'm like, this is really cute, whatever. Months ago, I had seen one of our bag makers had a Rocko's Modern Life fabric. And I showed it to him, and I was like, I would love a bag in Rocko, because, like, if you guys have watched, like, the first 2 episodes, I'm, like, Rocko crazy. I love Rocko's Modern Life. Oh, my God, it's my favorite. So he contacted the seller, said he wanted a bag. So I got this Rocko's Modern Life bag, which I'm so excited, a drawstring. And guess who makes it? Miss Georgianne from Stitching Plaza.
Aww.
So, Miss Georgianne, if you are watching, 'tis I that have the Rocko's Modern Life bag. I said to Seth, I said, did you tell her, did you, because he had to send her a conversation on Etsy. I said, did you tell her, who it was for? And he was like, no. I'm like, oh my God, you should have. You totally should have. What's wrong with you? But look at my bag, my Rocko's Modern Life bag.
I think my mustache is actually in her bag.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I
Plaza.
love it.
My
I
mustache
love
is in
it.
there. My soon-to-be shawl.
Your soon-to-be shawl. And you know what's so funny? I have that bag that she gifted, she gifted us some bags. Georgianne from Stitching Plaza on Etsy sent us a donation for a prize for one of our Cowls, and she gifted myself and Jaymie a bag of our very own. So I have that bag, and it's my only other drawstring bag, and I've been using it as a yarn bowl because I've been using it as a yarn bowl. I love the inside of it. I popped it inside out, and I just love the way it looked, and it's been serving that purpose. So I have no other drawstring bags. So now I have a drawstring bag that I'm not going to use as a yarn bowl. Right? So easy. And the handles and stuff, so easy to use. I'm so excited. I opened it and I was like, it's Rocko! It's spunky. And I don't know if you guys are fans the way I'm a fan, right? Rocko, Spunky, Filbert, and look, that thing that Spunky takes out of the garbage and wants to keep on garbage day. It crawls out of the sink.
I remember.
You remember?
And he's still biting it, just going it's
yep.
so gross.
I know it is totally gross and wonderful all at the same time. I'm so happy with this bag. So thank you, Georgianne, for making it. And I'm sorry that he didn't say anything. He doesn't think like that. But yeah. I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to tell her. He's like, well, I didn't tell her it was for you. I'm like, Seth! We don't know. So yeah. It's my bag. No Yarny Christmas would be complete without a bag, you guys.
No.
Of course.
It would not be complete without
and I already got a Christmas bag too.
Yeah, we just got those.
But you can never have enough. Socks!
Well, I got this.
Go make a pair of socks.
This is from Ron.
I like the name of that yarn. Or the name of the color.
Fiber, because
Fiber!
I need more. So, can you see all the information is right there?
Yes.
Is it showing up?
Yes. You have to block us out completely. I think, in this lighting.
I love it.
Yeah. Basket of Mums. That's such a perfect name for it.
Mums. It's Polworth fiber?
Polworth.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never worked with that.
See, and then it's they say 22 micron, or that says 22 micron. I don't know what that means either.
I don't know either, but I like the color.
Nah.
So I was like, well, I'll try it.
Yeah, there you go.
Why not?
I don't know. I like the color.
So it's pretty.
It is pretty.
Isn't it so pretty?
That's going to work up nice. Spin more stuff!
I told Ron, I listed, I was like, okay, I like this person's stuff, I like this person's stuff, I like this person's stuff.
That's what you have to do.
I like this one, this one, this one, this one.
That's what you have to do. It's crazy. And you have to, sit them down and point to things and write things down for them.
Well, we you and Seth do the Pinterest list. You guys
yeah.
do the Pinterest list. We did, we just had favorites folders.
Yeah.
For Christmas.
Yeah.
And we put whatever into those folders.
Yeah, the Pinterest list has been pretty successful. The problem is that you can't check off the list, so you have to, not that there's a problem, but you have to make sure that you're communicating with other people who are buying for this person. But Seth and I have, where, you have your Pinterest lists, and then I title one, like, Christmas 2016, and it's my Christmas list. So if I find something I like, I pin it to the list, and so Seth can see it, or my mom can see it, or my grandpa can see it. And then if you decide you want to buy something for that person on the list, you just click on the thing, and it brings you to the website. Easy for them to buy you things, but you can't check it off. So I got doubles of a few things that were on the list, which isn't terrible. I still get the credit for it, but you must communicate.
Yeah.
That's the rule. You must communicate. But not for everything. I mean, there were a few things. And then, if you don't get everything on your list, or there's something on the list that you didn't get, you can take all the gift cards that you got, go back to your Pinterest list, and just check out yourself. This is on my Pinterest list.
Yay!
My mom did a lot from the Pinterest list. So, this is, and I've been asking for this for a while. I got Norah Gaughan's cable book. I'm so excited. So excited. The queen of cables. The genius. I love her. She's super awesome. And obviously I can't show you guys like all of the patterns and things like that, but these are, and she says, mostly her design, her cable designs. And it's a, for lack of better, whatever, it's a source book. Not an encyclopedia, but a source book. So what she has done, geniusly, is she takes cable patterns, and these are beyond basics. So there are a couple of basic cable patterns in here, which is, just like your basic 6 or whatever cable charts. And it's more than that. So she does her own designs with tons of like intricate intertwinings and crossovers and lines and ropes and all this other stuff. And she'll make a swatch with a certain amount of stitches, and they're all based off of that swatch. So a lot of these are, let's say, for instance, 22 stitches across. Mm-hmm. The cable pattern is 22 stitches across. And then she'll make another one that's also 22 stitches across. And you can combine them into one long giant scarf of different cables that just happen to work out, right? Because those are the stitch counts. Or you can change them. She shows you how to change them a little bit so that you can extend some of the cables if those patterns are longer. So you got 22 stitches, let's say, right? And then you've got another pattern that's 25 stitches. She shows you how to get the 22 stitches into the 25 stitches by adding negative space, she calls it, which are your garter stitches. Mm-hmm. There's tons in here. There's like tons in here, right? It's a genius way for you to play with. Look at all these. All sorts of different combinations that all line up together, that all look really good together. She's really done a nice job with this. So I was reading this too this week. I was saying I was reading books. I was totally reading this book. So I can't wait to play with this. Seth says he will allow me to make him a knitted scarf, which is a big thing for him. So I think I'm going to take something from here. Yeah. Or a couple from here. This is the one that's on the cover. I like the one that's on the cover. All right. Like, I can't show you guys the chart or anything. But, like, these two cables can be worked together. So you can do the chart for the first one and then start the chart for the second one, and they go together seamlessly.
Awesome. Yeah.
Or you just start that one. Actually, that hat, too. Mm-hmm. This sweater, too. That's the other thing about this book. She has a few, like, sweater patterns and hat patterns. And you can combine or substitute cable patterns in here for the ones that she puts in there because it's all the same number of stitches. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
I know. Plus, I really want to see, like, how Norah Gaughan works. Like, when I'm doing the cable patterns and stuff. It feels like you get to know, like, her mindset. Nope, an hour.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool. We'll look through this, or I'll look through this again later. Yeah, like, and it's fun. Like, she's got any of these will go into that. But if it doesn't, then she just says, okay, well, increase here, put a garter stitch here, and then it'll flow seamlessly right into it.
That's so cool.
And ending cables, like for design purposes, how to end a cable while the other ones are still running, has always been, like, I always get a hole. So she's got lots of tips and tricks in here on how to avoid stuff like that. Tips and tricks on reversible cable patterns and how they look and how they feel on the inside and how you can get it to lay whatever, blah, blah, blah. I can't say enough about this book. I've been wanting it. So I'm really excited to have it. I'm really excited to make Seth a scarf with it. And yeah, he was like, black. I just want black yarn. Seth doesn't like any knitted stuff for himself. He's a pain.
Ron once knitted boxer shorts.
Yeah,
Are you serious?
weird.
He's weird.
You're going to sweat. You know.
Knit boxer shorts. It's like,
You're going to sweat.
maybe one day.
So Jaymie's had this box sitting in front of me, and she's like, this is my magical box of things, and I don't know what's in it.
This is from my mom.
Oh.
Yeah. So there's all kinds of yarny goodness.
I'll bet.
Some things I knew about, some things I did not know about.
I want to touch it. The box is nice.
Yeah, the box is really nice. So, first up,
Oh, she's like covering stuff in front of me.
You're not allowed to say.
I know.
It's so soft. You feel it?
I
This
do.
is Blue Face Swirl 4 ounces. It's naked, so it's undyed. And this is Scales Art.
Scales art. Of course it's beautiful. It's Scales art.
It is so soft.
Oh my gosh.
It's ridiculous.
Blue Face Swirl. So it's just BFL.
Yeah.
It's just 100% BFL.
And it's like so soft.
Oh my goodness.
It's insanely soft.
Like, I'm not really like a spinner, like, or interested, but when I feel this stuff, it makes me wanna.
Yeah, it makes you want to.
It makes me wanna learn.
So, and then she also got me.
I should have put Gail's art on my list. This is so
Gail's
cool.
This is a 2 at a time.
Yeah, you said you got 2 at a time.
So, it's a 2 at a time sock blank.
But this isn't sock yarn. Is it?
Yeah.
It is. Oh, I see.
Because it's 2 at a time.
'Cause it's 2 at a time.
It's doubled up.
What an idiot.
Schmuck.
What a schmuck. Look how pretty, though.
And like a nice Christmassy.
I love these, like, crazy lights.
Yeah, the little lights.
Yeah. That's so cool. What did Ron say when you opened this? Remember we had the whole conversation about sock blanks?
He's like, I don't understand. So they knit it up so they could paint on it just to knit from it again. And then it doesn't even look like how it's painted.
I wish that we showed Seth before we came up here, because that would have made a good story too. He would have been like, what? Why?
Yeah. My husband could not get the concept. He's like, so wait, really? They do that? It's knit up, and then they paint on it, and then you pull it apart, and then it doesn't even look the same. I was like, yep.
Yeah, if you weren't here with us for our Rhinebeck Hall episode, that was part of it.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, Jaymie had gotten a sock blank from Gail's art, and it's beautiful. Actually, it's over here somewhere.
Yeah,
it's right there. And the boys just had like some sort of out-of-body experience. Like they couldn't understand. It's already knit. It's this, it's that.
Yet they did not get it. So
Jaymie is like keeping it covered.
I am, because.
Oh, that's right.
Ah.
Oh, but yes, Jaymie knew about this.
I knew about this.
Oh my God, it's so pretty.
And I know about that stuff too, but I forgot.
Yeah.
So this is Miss Babs.
Mm-hmm.
Yowza.
Yeah.
And this is
Yowza for real. Coffee break.
Coffee break. I love it. Isn't it awesome?
The light is really working too.
Yeah, it's
like
showing the colors really well. Like this is basically how it looks.
This is exactly
in
how it
real
looks.
life.
Like, okay, but you guys, look at
it's beautiful.
that like green there. Oh my God.
It's 100% superwash merino wool.
Yes, it is.
560 yards.
560 yards. That means that Jaymie is in possession of 1,120 yards. I didn't do that as fast as I should have.
I think this is enough for the boxy? For the
boxy calls for 1,400, but there is a variation of it where you cast on less stitches.
We'll see. I could always buy another one.
And also, when she comes out with the worsted V-neck boxy, it might take less because the V-neck, that part, is going to be sans yarns.
But I love it. My God! I don't know how
I
to
love
say
it too.
But I love it. I love it so much.
And now I say, I do have another unfinished. I do have another whip. Remember, I had the Miss Babs.
Yes.
I did that cardigan, and I never finished the sleeve. I have another Free the Needles project, and I'm going to use Miss Babs. See?
My mom gave me this. She got it at Rhinebeck. She's like, you can put it in your blanket.
It's good.
So this
is from, yes, from Christine.
Pakoku sock? What? Oh, this is Into the World.
Yeah.
So, second spring.
Yeah. So,
I have a little, it's for my blanket.
But you see, I wasn't even thinking about that cardigan, and now you pull out the Miss Babs, and I'm like, oh, we need a cardigan now. What?
You want to touch it?
Oh.
No, it's fine.
I was like, oh my God.
My mom sent her the fabric.
Aww.
Yeah, this is a You So-and-So bag. My mom sent her the fabric to make it.
That's right. You So-and-So does do that. You send her the fabric and she will make.
So this is the large.
This is the jumbo, the sweater sized. Okay, I know what I'm getting myself. I have some Visa gift cards.
I love it.
5 Visa gift cards.
5 Visa gift cards. It's huge.
See you later.
Isn't it huge? It's massive.
God, I love it.
She wanted a Christmas fabric, a wintry fabric that wasn't too Christmassy.
This is perfect.
So, yeah, I love it.
This is perfect. Aww, Sarah, you're so good.
So, it's huge. It's massive.
Huge.
It is massive. I'm like, oh my God, I love it.
When I look at it in real life, I see this like denim. It's like a charcoal denim color. It's really, really nice. I see that, and then when I look at it in the iPad, I see it mostly white. Like I see it opposite.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, that is really.
You guys
weird.
can't see what we're seeing. We're just having an experience.
We're having an experience. It looks mostly gray when you look at it. It
does,
like this, but in the camera, it looks mostly white.
It's the light.
Possibly, yeah.
It
making
is,
the white glow.
Possibly. And I'm seeing these trees a little bit more than I am when I look at it here.
So, yeah, I did not know about this owl. So I opened it up and I was like, whoa!
Awesome. That's awesome.
I was so happy.
I will lay it back down.
I'll probably put this sweater in this.
Yeah.
Or my featherweight because I have more to do on that. And, oh no, that's in a big bag. I don't know. I'm going to find something to put on there, even if I have to cast on something new.
The possibilities are endless. Yeah, cast on something new. Do it today, though, so it can be part of the
yeah, right.
Quick, do it today! Today's the last day!
Oh my gosh. It's huge. It's massive.
Did you have any more? I mean, that was like a lot of Christmas stuff for you.
That was, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a lot of yarny goodness and knit-related items.
I love this so much. My Georgian. Are you my spunky? Okay, anyway, I can't like...
It's okay. I got a lot of nerd things. Do you guys want to see my nerd things? You can't answer me back.
She did get a lot.
That's wrong.
She did get a lot of nerd things.
Like here, like I'm super like psyched about this, and it's so sweet. I'm just like a little kid. It's a puzzle. It's Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. We're all our Harry Potter fans.
Yeah.
You guys still stick around?
It's awesome. I'm totally gonna do it and then like hang it on my wall. I don't care.
You're gonna have to come to the store and custom frame it.
I was like, listen, you're gonna have to deal with it because this is going on our wall somewhere.
And I don't think that he probably had a problem with it.
He was like, it's just not our living room. I was like, but maybe.
Wherever you want. It's your puzzle. It's your present.
I was like, look, Ron's in it.
Look, Ron.
Ron, it's Okay, you
I
saw.
left all my, Jaymie got me toys too, and I left them all downstairs.
Yeah, I did get her toys.
Yeah.
Shanna got me these. And then she gave me one today.
Yeah.
And I got him. I know. It's Draco.
And, are these from Christmas too?
Yep, those are from Christmas.
From Ron?
From Santa Claus.
From Santa.
Yay!
Ron and Harry. So she's got the whole set of kids.
I did.
That's so cool. And this one I
Oh,
love.
and then I get to take
Yeah.
Nagini.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm a nerd. I got all these guys. I was like, yay!
Whatever, man. There were a lot of things I got that I didn't bring, obviously.
Oh, and a little Draco keychain.
And a Draco.
My little Draco.
I'm so excited about my knitting mug, too. 'Cause I don't have any.
Still kind of little.
I cannot wait to rewatch that.
Yeah, I can only imagine what I look
Oh,
like.
I was saying that I got, I was talking about how my stuff didn't ship.
Oh, right.
So
yeah.
there's stuff coming that I need to show you guys. But other than that, that was my Christmas haul.
It's not bad, though.
It's not bad, though.
It's good.
I'm going to buy stuff for myself, too. I'm buying myself some nomadic yarns. Yeah. And, and I want a sweater size bag.
Because it's awesome. It's huge.
I want a sweater size bag.
It is huge.
Again, Jaymie got it, so now I want it. I think that's going to be the thing.
But you got to see it now, and you got to see how absolutely massive it is. It's
really
good.
Love how massive
A
it is.
sweater
And
can fit in that, no problem.
that yarn that your mom, or no, what is it? That fabric that your mom picked out for it or sent her is really nice.
It's nice.
It's classy, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. I like that.
My mom got one for herself too, in a slightly, I think it was
She's so
red
selfish.
fabric and almost the same kind of print. It was
Yeah.
like the same kind, slightly different.
Yeah.
Like I think mine had like snowflakes, hers had hearts or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's nice.
I might do that. Order
Okay.
something from Spoonflower, because there's like new Spoonflower stuff.
I have to check it out.
Okay, I'm gonna move on to. So I know it's not like whatever. I haven't had a shop update in like 2 weeks because Christmas and all the madness that goes along with that, and it's been cold, so I haven't really taken any photos outside, and I also haven't really dyed that much within the last 2 weeks.
Oh no.
No, because of Christmas. We did a lot of last minute shopping this year, so there was some time consuming on that, and also I wanted to knit. I just wanted some me time, so that's what I did. But I've had for a little while, and I did actually start to wrap up some of the minis that I've been knitting for the sets that I'm going to feature for the beginning of the year. So in my next shop update, I will have minis skein sets, which I haven't had yet. I had them at the Brooklyn show, and they did very well. So I dyed up some more, and I put together some mini skein sets.
Okay, and I want that one and that one and that one.
And I have another one in here that I sold out of that I didn't put in plastic before I left the house because I don't know what I was really thinking. So I have some loose ones. But, yeah, there will be 4 different color sets for the first shop update, and perhaps another one I might throw in there at the end of the month. But they are sets of 6 skeins each. And they just had, I put them together myself. You can use them for blankets, you can use them for socks, you can use them for any old little thing. They're going to be the Tralala sock base. These are the Utopia sock base, because that's what I had for the show. But the new ones are going to be the Tralala sock base, which is the 25% nylon, 75% superwash merino wool, and each mini skein is 93 yards. But I want to show you guys the current colorways that I have right now, and I'm sorry for all the crinkling. But this is what the packages look like. This is the Chasing Unicorn set. The plan and what I'm going to continue to do is 5 of the skeins, or 5 of the colors are regular colors that I sell on larger skeins, and one mini skein in the set, in each set, will be exclusive to the set that it comes in. So yeah, in this set I have the Ode to Virginia colorway, I have Saltwater Taffy, I have the Poet, I have Cobblestone Way, and Celeste is a new one, and Alicorn is going to be exclusive to the Chasing Unicorn set. The Alicorn is the actual horn. The magic and substance that the unicorn horn is actually made of. Science. So yeah, so I have my Chasing Unicorns set. I have my It's Showtime set, my Beetlejuice inspired set, because why not? I decided that I was going to kind of, it's a Beetlejuice theme set, but it also kind of mimics my Exploration Station shawl colorways, because I just can't get enough of them. So I have in this set, I'm going to do it this way because it's the opposite way. I have my Glow Getter colorway, my Mystic colorway, my You Can't Sit With Us colorway, which is new. It's just hot pink, like a semi-solid hot pink.
Really wear pink on Wednesdays.
Yes, you can't sit with us! This is Blacklight. I have the Black Cat colorway, and then exclusive to this set is Totally Rad, which is a speckled neon set. I'm really excited about these. I'm looking at them and I'm like, maybe I want to keep one. I have, and for, if you'd like, more masculine colorway set, I have Take a Hike. That's the set. See, I'm thinking they're getting washed out. That's okay, though. You guys, you can see them when you go on the Etsy shop, so that'll be soon. I'll make a big announcement when these are all out. So I have in the Take a Hike set, right? Yes. You can't really see it in here. I'll bring it closer. The leather colorway. Oop. Calico Cradle. Rainforest. Tawny. Kittyweight. And then exclusive to this set is the Great Outdoors, which is a speckled, all these colors speckled. And then I sold out of these, but so I have to put them together again, but that's okay. I wanted a set that was kind of based off of my 3-color cashmere shawl, because I love those colors together. So these skeins are going to be in my Fire It Up set. And so for that one, I have Toasted. I'm going to put them down. I have Hydro Press. Sexy Librarian, which these 3 are what I made my 3-color cashmere shawl out of over the summer. I have my Rubios colorway, my Harpy colorway, and exclusive to the set, but not really, because I kind of made a few big skeins, but technically exclusive to this set is Sparks, which is like a hot pink watermelon rusty speckle on Aran colorway. You can get this in bigger skeins. I made them in bigger skeins. I loved it so much. I was like, I just want bigger skeins. So I don't really have exclusives for this set, but that's okay. So those are all coming in the next shop update. I plan to have 5 of each set. So there'll be 20 sets, 5 of each colorway, and then I have idea for another set of colorways. Because minis are fun. They're super fun. So that's my shop update news. I don't know when it's going to be. It'll be this week. It'll be this week. Follow me on Instagram so you can get all the good news about when it's going to come up. And all that jazz. That's all I have.
Me too.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think we're done.
Yeah, we're done. But that was great. I'm so glad that we got all our stuff taken care of to show you guys. Make sure you go to our Ravelry group. Join that KAL because it's super important that you guys get your stuff off the needles. And, yeah.
We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Be safe.
Bye.
Bye. So, like, because there's no handle, so it feels like...
Yeah, Ron was like, there's no handle. It's like, but you hold it.
You hold it. You hold it like this, or you hold it like a Viking. Like
a
I feel
Viking.
like...
The fuck is that?
I'm scared the shit out of me. It's your daughter. Okay. In the event that I don't cut that. Do they know she's up here?
Was she right by the door?
Yes.
I don't want her to fall down the stairs. Which one of you was that? You dick. It was Ron.
Was it Ron?
It was Ron.
How much are they drinking already?
I don't know. You scared the shit out of me. Those assholes.
I totally thought that was one of the kids. That was an adult. So Jaymie bought some party type noisemakers for tonight because it's the new year. And one of them is that thing, right? That like paper thing. And Anna's been playing with it all day. And I love her very much, but every 5 seconds she's like that. She's like making the noise. I totally thought that was a child.
Oh my God, I'm crying.
And so Jaymie opens the door and Ron's like, I went up there and did it as a joke. He's like telling us that. They're always yelling at the kids not to come up here. That last part with all your profanities, that's going to be in the bloopers.